Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some new product offerings from my company, Bluegrass Photographics. To start off, I've got new aprons right here available with the "Struggle is Real" that graphic that I created. So these are available, great for in the lab, kitchen, wood shop, workshop, wherever you need it. So if you've wanted one of these aprons, they are available currently in yellow. In the future, we may add other colors. So if you've wanted one, check it out. Mostly what I want to show you are these copy stands. Now I've had the copy stands for a little while, since August. They've done really, really well, but I've made some improvements, and so I'm offering this as a new upgraded product. So we still have the 24-inch riser, we still have full aluminum construction, no 3D printed parts, but what we have new is here at the top, a new portion that allows full adjustment for alignment. So let me show you how that works. It comes with a hex key, 5/32, I want to say, inches, and this is what you would use to attach the column to the base when it arrives, because they do come separate in order for more compact shipping. So using that, you can adjust the camera tilt left and right, so that would be side-to-side motion here, by putting it in the bolt that holds the Arca Swiss clamp, and then loosening that just enough to get some tension, and then you can put your camera back on or whatever alignment tool you want, and then tilt the camera. Remove the camera and then use the bolt to tighten that piece up. So you would loosen it and then you can tilt it. And then you can also rotate this over if you prefer a connection on this side, or if you have a vertical connection, whatever you want. But otherwise, you would attach it and then tighten it when you're ready. But what I have now is new front to back alignment. And we had that, again, same hex key, but we have a new attachment up here at the top. And the bolt closest to the riser allows you, by turning it back and forth, to tilt this portion of the riser back and forth. So that'll give you alignment so that you can be perfectly level to the tabletop. Aside from that, you still have just the clamp that allows you to go up and down on camera movements. The same wrench will be used to remove the riser from the base if you have the clamp version. And I have an example of the clamp version here, which attaches again with the same hex key to two bolts in the back. And you simply slide that off and then you can attach it here. So this is great for travel, or if you're in a smaller place where you can't have the expensive space of a tabletop like that. So either version, you can get the whole set where it has one riser, the table, and the clamp. You can get them individually based on your needs. But they now have full adjustment side to side and front to back. So if you've been in need of a copy stand and you want that full alignment, this will now get you there. So you can get them from my website, bluegrassphotographics.com. They are also listed on eBay, but at a higher price to cover eBay fees. So if you want to pay the regular price, just go straight to my website. All right, now, one other thing that I have, which has been in the works for a little while, sometimes this just isn't big enough for what you're doing, especially if you're actually trying to use it as a copy stand and not just DSLR scanning. And that would be an XL version. And so here we have the XL version. It is a 42-inch column instead of the 24-inch, so much, much higher. And we have a counterbalance spring in order to keep the entire thing from going up and down without your desire, with the camera attached. Same alignment. So again, We would have a front to back alignment with the screw here. We'd have a side to side alignment with the screw here. But what this allows with a much taller and sturdier column is obviously your DSLR is going to fit just fine for just regular scanning, or if you're taking a picture on 35mm slide, for example, of copy work or just DSL images of prints, this will work really well. You can get up high and get a 16 by 20 at least, possibly a 20 by 24 inch print photographed. But what you can also do is attach something a little bit beefier. So in this case, I have the RB67 film camera, but this could have a digital back. You could use film to copy prints or negatives if that's what you're looking for. Or if you have a medium format digital camera, such as the digital back for an RB67, 100 megapixel Hasselblad back on an H6, the Fuji medium format, this will hold it just fine. Again, we have the counterbalance spring, so when you loosen this for height, it doesn't just drop down on you. So a much larger copy stand, able to deal with much larger cameras. But also, the main purpose of this stand actually was not to be an XL stand, though that has been a request. It is actually to use it as an enlarger for the Intrepid medium format enlarger unit. So attaching that, we now have a medium format enlarger capable of making 16 by 20 and potentially 20 by 24 inch prints. The unit is lightweight. The tabletop is 15 by 18 inches in size, so it can hold an 11 by 14 or 16 by 20 easel relatively easy. And then it allows you to use this as an enlarger, not just for the Intrepid, but if you have a medium format 2x3 field or press camera, like a Graphics or a Linhof, something like that, and you are using either a homemade light source or a graph larger light source, then you can use those as well as enlarging units on this base. So this will provide ample support to make this a true enlarger instead of, say, a tripod, which can be difficult to set up and to align. And of course, with the alignment function of this, you can get really crisp prints corner to corner. And then the last thing that I have available that I've been working on for a little while is a way to make this enlarging unit more functional. And that is the lens plate. Now this is the original, this came from Intrepid, and it's what I've been fairly disappointed in. When I did my original unboxing and review, I said that this unit had my lens facing the wrong way, and that was simply fixable either with shims, which is what I did, or removing this and turning it around. However, I wanted the ability to change lenses relatively quickly and easily. Most enlargers deal with that by having a lens board system. Obviously, this doesn't have one. So what I created is a lens board system. So this is a direct replacement. It just bolts right into place. And it uses the same lens board, since there is limited size here, as the Durst M301. So it is the Nedpla, Nedopla, and Nedotub lens boards, which I have. You can find them online, but I also have them available on my site from 3D printed ABS plastic with aluminum threads for longevity of life and strength. And then it uses a small spring in order to clip that into place. So being a direct replacement, you simply remove the 4 screws on the side, remove the 4 screws from the bellows, and then this fits directly in and allows you to have a quick change from lens to lens. Just slide it right in and out, and it works really, really well. So you can use any lens with a 25mm or 35 or 39mm thread. So that's standard lenses from 28 millimeter long for half frame, all the way up to 100 millimeter for 6x9, making this a very, very functional enlarger. So if that is something that you have been trying to work on or something that fits your needs, just go to my site, bluegrassphotographics.com. All of this will be available there, and hopefully this will start getting your darkroom a little bit more useful, organized, and easy to use. So a little bit of a sales pitch today, not the usual how-to, but I have these new products. I feel like they are things that we've needed and just didn't have a great source from. So thank you for watching. Thank you for purchasing. If these are things that you do need, they do help support this site and this channel. And we'll see you next time.